Being able to explain your work experience is the most crucial thing to crack your interview. You will be shocked to know that explaining it is just 20% of your work, but 80% of your work will go in preparing for it. In this training, I'm going to share with you how you can explain work experience in an interview step by step. I'm also going to share a lot of examples and drafts of real life work experience scenarios. So get yourself a notebook and a pen. As you already know that 80% of your effort will be in prep work, let's start with step number one, which is getting the job description or JD. Even before you step into the interview room, ensure that you have a JD and you have also gone through it and understand it thoroughly. You see, a JD or a job description is a list of role tasks that the selected candidate is expected to perform on when he or she joins the company. I have come across many job postings which does not have a job description. In fact, recruiters have told me that they don't have a JD as such and I can walk into the interview just like that. This is a big red flag. This shows that the organization doesn't care much and has not taken the effort and time to assess what they're looking for in a candidate that is appearing for an interview for this particular role. If you have not been given a JD, then ask for one. Say that I would need to see the JD before I walk into the interview room, and that is a non-negotiable for me. Yes, you can be assertive. Yes, as a candidate, even you can reject a company. I would rather not apply to a company which denies me the job description. If you have the JD or when you get the JD, ensure that you go through it thoroughly. It is your responsibility. This will help you align your answers to the role requirements and let the interviewer know that you are the right candidate for the role. After the usual pleasantries, tell the interviewer, I have read the JD and understand that you're looking for and mention any three key role tasks from the JD. What else would you like to add that was not mentioned in the JD? This will help me share relevant examples from my experience which aligns with what you're looking for and save your time. Do not, I repeat, do not miss this step in your interview. If you are serious about your career and need some help to write your resume with respect to the profile summary, skills, work experience, etc., then I share all of this in the Breakthrough Resume course. This is a recorded training that you can take at your preferred time and pace. I will leave a link to this course in the description box below. Step 2. Prepare your key experiences. Identify your key experiences that matches the job description. Write down examples from your past roles showcasing your relevant experience and skills. For example, if you're applying for a project management role, then you would make notes like this. Managed a team of 10 on a software development project, improving project completion times by 20% over a year. Or delivered the project 2 weeks ahead of schedule by implementing and mention the strategies that you used. Or reduce project cost by 15% through efficient resource allocation and mention details of how you did this. Also, prepare examples to highlight your experience managing projects, coordinating teams, and meeting deadlines. Here is a JD of a senior group manager. This is well-written JD. The company is looking for someone who can lead their training team. If you look at the second role task, it says develop and lead a team of highly competent training professionals delivering the best of training experience to the accounts. Now you can write down examples as to which accounts did you handle in the past, what domain were they from, how many training sessions did you complete, what was the post-training score, and etc. and keep that number driven. Another role task over here is plan, execute and monitor all training and development interventions to enhance team and operational excellence. Now, in your previous role, you would have kept a track of the training hours, post-training scores, pre-training scores, and all such things, right? So you can write down examples of a particular method of training or intervention that your team used to bring about results that were desired. And again, keep that number driven. So that is how you need to read all the role tasks and keep one or two examples per role task ready, so that when you are asked questions in the interview, you already have data to support you in order to speak in the interview. Step 3 would be to use the STAR method, that is situation, task, action, and result. Now, the STAR method will help you tell your story effectively to the interviewer. This is a highly structured approach to answering interview questions. Let me demonstrate an example and show you what I mean exactly. Situation: at my previous job, our team was struggling to meet project deadlines. Task: I was tasked with improving our project management process. Action: I implemented a new project tracking system and reallocated resources. Result: as a result, we completed projects 20% faster and improved client satisfaction scores by 30%. STAR methodology not only helps you answer the interview questions like a story, it also facilitates the hiring managers to understand your thought process. Now, if you want to know more about the STAR interview technique and you want to see a lot of examples, then watch this video next where I share all of that. I will leave a link to this video in the description box below and also at the end of this training. Step 4 is to be specific and quantify your achievements. Where possible, mention data, mention result, relate your answer to numbers. This makes your answers impressive and tangible. Instead of saying I improved sales, say I increased sales by 20% in 6 months by implementing new strategies, and mention those new strategies. Here are a few more examples. Instead of saying I handled customer complaints, say I resolved 95% of customer complaints within 24 hours, increasing customer satisfaction by 30%. Instead of saying I organized events, say I coordinated 15 company events, increasing employee engagement scores by 40%. Instead of saying I improved website traffic, say I boosted website traffic by 50% in 3 months through targeted SEO strategies. SEO is search engine optimization. Instead of saying I reduced costs, say I cut operating costs by 15% annually by renegotiating supplier contracts. Instead of saying I enhanced customer retention, say I increased customer retention rates by 20% through personalized follow-ups and loyalty programs. Step 5 is to practice your answers. Practice makes everything perfect. Rehearse your answers so that it comes out naturally during the interview. Now, students from my career transformation programs rehearse their answers with me at least 4 to 5 times before they go into the job interview. They also get instant feedback and guidance from me. Now, you can practice your interview questions and answers with a friend. Also, offer the friend your support and help to practice their interview questions and answers so that you don't sound and look like a selfish person. The best way to practice is actually to write down the interview questions and answers. Go to the internet and check for common interview questions for your role. Writing down the answers will give you time to reflect upon and structure the layout of the answer. It will also help you memorize them. I am not asking you to mug up your answers, but you need to recall your numbers, the structure and flow of your pointers during the job interview. Step 6. Show how your experience and achievements lines perfectly with that of the company's goals. Here is an example. I see that your company values innovation and efficiency. At my last job, I developed a new workflow system that increased efficiency by 30%, which aligns well with your focus on innovative solutions. Let me give you a few more examples. Let's say the company needs increase in sales revenue. Then this is what you can say. In my previous role, I developed a sales strategy that resulted in a 25% increase in quarterly revenue by identifying and targeting high potential customer segments, which is directly aligned with your company's goal to boost sales. If the company needs to improve its customer satisfaction, then you can say, I implemented a new customer feedback system at my last job, which increased our customer satisfaction scores by 30% within 6 months. I see that your company values customer experience highly, and I'm excited to bring these skills here. If the company needs to innovate product development, then you can say, at my previous job, I managed a cross-functional team that developed and launched 5 new products, contributing to a 20% increase in annual revenue. I'm eager to apply my product development skills to help your company continue its innovative trajectory. Step number 7 would be to maintain your honesty and confidence. Now, if you have faced challenges, then be transparent about them. Example, there was a time when a project was at risk of missing its deadline due to unforeseen challenges. I gathered the team, reassessed our strategy, and redistributed tasks, However, it still led us to complete the project beyond time and budget. Here are the lessons I learned. You then mention three things that you learned from this failure. Owning up your failures and mentioning your lessons learned will make you the ideal candidate. Step 8 would be to keep at least three success stories ready, be it your award, a client appreciation, or how you overcame a challenge by implementing effective strategies. Keep three success stories ready along with number driven data. Describe these stories using the STAR interview method, and let me tell you why these stories are important. An award demonstrates recognition of your hard work and the impact you have had within your company. If you get a client appreciation, it highlights your ability to meet client needs and exceed their expectations, showcasing your customer centric approach. If you have overcome challenges, it shows your problem solving skills, resilience, and strategic thinking in tough situations. Let me give you some examples. Let's consider a scenario wherein you have won the Sales Excellence Award. This is how you can describe it during your interview. In 2021, I was working as a sales manager at, mention the name of the company, where we were tasked with increasing our regional sales by 30% over the fiscal year. Then mention your task. I set an ambitious goal for my team to not only meet but exceed this target by focusing on high value clients and optimizing our sales strategies. Then go ahead and mention your action. I developed a comprehensive sales strategy that included intensive training sessions for my team on advanced sales techniques, implementing a new CRM system to better track client interactions and follow-ups, launching a targeted marketing campaign that highlighted our product's unique value propositions. Once you're done mentioning these actions, mention the result. By the end of the fiscal year, we increased regional sales by 45%, surpassing our target by 15%. This exceptional performance earned me the Sales Excellence Award for 2021, recognizing my leadership and strategic planning. Step 9. Give them a reason to hire you. Now, don't leave the interview room before you tell the interviewer why you are the right fit for the role, and you have to do this proactively. If you are a software developer, then this is what you can say. I'm the ideal candidate for this software developer role because of my extensive experience in developing high quality software solutions that meet and exceed client expectations. At ABC Technologies, I led a team that developed a custom software solution for a major client, resulting in a 40% improvement in their operational efficiency. My technical skills in programming languages like Python and Java, combined with my problem-solving abilities and attention to detail, make me well suited for your company's focus on innovative technology solutions. Additionally, I'm excited about your company's commitment to fostering a collaborative work environment which aligns with my own values of teamwork and continuous learning. As you saw in the example, towards the end of your answer, you must say that you're really excited to join the company due to ABC reasons and give those reasons. Step 10. Highlight your learning and growth. Mention what you have learned in your previous roles and how it has developed you as a professional. This shows your commitment to continuous development. In my last position, I faced several challenging projects that required quick thinking and problem solving. Through these experiences, I developed strong project management and leadership skills. I am always looking for opportunities to learn and grow, and I'm excited about the chance to bring these skills to your team. You can also mention relevant training sessions that you have attended and certifications that you have got. If you are serious about your career and are ready to kickstart the job search process, then grab the Breakthrough Resume course, which is linked in the description box below. Again, it's a recorded training that you can take at your preferred time and pace. So far in this training, you have learned 10 steps to explain your work experience in interviews. Now, I understand that navigating through your career could be long and frustrating, which is why I want you to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell because I have some awesome videos lined up for you. In order for you to learn more about the STAR interview technique, click on this video next. Thank you for watching this training and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.